This test is done to determine the Marshall stability of bituminous mixture. The principle of this test is that Marshall stability is the resistance to plastic flow of cylindrical specimens of a bituminous mixture loaded on the lateral surface. It is the load carrying capacity of the mix at 60 degrees Celsius and is measured in kg. Test procedure. Bituminous sample from hot mix plant is collected and heated at 165 degrees Celsius. The Marshall mold is placed in the pedestal. The sample is filled in mold and casting each end is done with 75 blows of 4.5 kg hammer. The equipment required for the testing of the 102 mm diameter into 64 mm height specimen is made ready. The specimens are also weighed in air and then in water. The specimen is immersed in water bath at 60 plus minus 1 degree Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes before test. The test specimen is removed from the water bath and the surface is carefully dried. This specimen is placed in lower testing head and center, and then the upper testing head is fit into position and center complete assembly in loading device. The flow meter is placed over the guide rod and is suitably adjusted to read 0. Testing load to specimen at constant rate of deformation 51 mm per minute is applied until failure occurs. The point of failure is defined by the maximum load reading that is obtained. The flow meter is held firmly in position over guide rod and is removed as the load begins to decrease. The readings are recorded. This reading is the flow value for the specimen expressed in units of 0.25 mm 1/100th of an inch. Application. This test is carried out on DBM and BC. Acceptance criteria. DBM. Minimum stability kilonewton, 9 kilonewton. Flow millimeter, 2 to 4 millimeter. Air voids percentage, 3 to 6%. VFB percentage, 65 to 75%. VMA percentage minimum related to design air voids percentage from moth table 512. BC minimum stability kilonewton, 9. Flow mm, 2 to 4 mm. Air voids percentage, 3 to 6%. VFB percentage, 65 to 75%. VMA percent. Minimum related to design air voids percent from moth table 512. This brings us to the end of the step-by-step process of conducting the Marshall stability test on the bituminous mix.